Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Pentiment. Welcome back here in the potentially last day. The finale is incoming, I feel like, or at least there was this nightly intervention and they gave us basically this last day, I think, to clarify the murder before they take harder measures and escalate things, so yeah. It's getting really intense and I'm excited to keep on going. And guys, once again, if you're new here, I'm the Strategy Wolf playing historical games with a historical background, since I'm going to be a historian, hopefully not too soon in the future. And yeah, and this one here, Pentiment, is for me basically like, this is historiography in a nutshell. Basically talk about how history is written in books and so forth, so yeah, quite relevant I think, and I still love this game very much, yeah. So if you want to see more stuff like this, I'm playing mostly strategy games, but this is an exception at the moment. Leave me a like and subscription so you won't miss future stuff, and yeah, especially if you're here and you enjoy Pentiment and you're happy to watch what I'm doing, let me know down in the comments, since yeah, there hasn't been too much engagement with Pentiment yet. However, I still love it, and I'm going to play this, to be honest, until we're done, because I want to finish this. This is my honor right now, even if it might be economically not the most economically speaking in terms of economies of use. What is this there in the background? If you look what's up there over the aqueduct, there is this little town with fires and so forth burning. Is this from the Bauer? Is it somewhere in Sweden? The besieged city. Is this new? I don't know, let me know if you know it. Yeah. And so much about the foreplay, basically. Let's go back to the day, and we wanna go here. I think the first thing to do is talk to the miller, because he was Lenhard. He was a suspicious guy, so it might be something with him. Yeah, this is what we're gonna find out, and then definitely go to the forest and check out this little way through that Caspar already noticed last time, but in the night we couldn't go, so yeah, these are our best hints at the moment. Good morning, Mistress Millerin. Good morning, Master Mahler. My husband has been talking about your arrival. We are pleased you've done so well for yourself. He didn't seem to so interested in me last time I was here. My husband, he has a mind for business. I'm afraid of your work in the scriptorium was not toward his interest. But now, yeah, let's be arrogant at this moment and provoke a bit. But now that I'm a successful artist, I'm worth his time. My husband enjoys hearing stories of success, Master Mahler. Please forgive him his curiosity. Who is this young man? Caspar, my apprentice. Hello, mistress. Oh, you must meet my darling Paul. He would love to meet someone his age pursuing art. Oh. Romantic guy. Just not where Lenhard can see. Ah, I remember there was something with Paul, right? When he was a kid and we could decide what to teach him and so forth, long time ago. I'm sure we can arrange that. Yeah, no, we're not such a brawler. We're a rascal, but not always. That would be delightful, Master Mahler. Thank you both. You're most welcome, Else. I must now return to my work, Master Mahler. Until later. Until then. Okay. Then let's check if he's at home. This is Paul, I guess. Staub also. Ah, there's Leonhard. Let's start with Paul maybe. Oh, let's patch Staub for a fresh hello. Quite a fancy place here, this mill. We know that they are making good money with the mill and are not as poor as the farmers. But look at this interior here, the hunting rifle and so forth, not bad. How can he hunt, by the way? I thought only the nobleman. Hello, Master Mahler. Hello, Paul. Meet Caspar, my assistant. Oh, hello. You work with Master Mahler? Have you done real art? I guess. I've been doing sketches of Tassing while we're here. It took me years of practice to make what I thought was real art, Paul. I'm not even sure if what I do now is that good. But you're a master artist. I may have earned that title, but techniques themselves take a lifetime to master. I hadn't thought about that. How's your art going? Not where Dad can hear. Oh, right. How's the art going? Haha, I've been practicing a lot more. Klaus even showed me a big book full of prints. He said that they used a technique called woodcutting. Have you ever done woodcutting, Master Maler? I did some while in Krakow. The woodcuts take ages to create, but he can be reused like Klaus' printing press. That's amazing. I wish Dad would change his mind about art. Maybe one day, Paul, you never know. I hope so. I should get back to helping my dad. See you later, Master Mala. See you. Until then. Okay, then I guess not too much to get here, but let's see what he has to tell us and what we can do. Andreas, welcome back to Tassing. Or perhaps it is not so welcome given you arrived just in time for another murder. Though perhaps. Quite unfortunate timing for you. If I can find the real killer and prevent more bloodshed, maybe it's a good thing I was here. Just stall them. Either they'll see the error of their ways or the Duke will send soldiers to Tassing. Yes, a show of force. That will quench the peasants' bloodlust. In any case, if you get tired of investigating, my door is open. If you'd like to join my family for a meal or see the mountains, just let me know. See the mountains? Yes, for a brief nut. Hunt. Ah, hunt. Yeah, that's the hunting rifle. Hunt? Yes, for deer. I might be able to help you get some perspective on the situation. With soldiers surrounding the town, are you sure that's safe? They're surrounding the peasants. The Duke knows I support the abbot, I always have. You and I aren't in danger, Andreas. If we want to hunt, we can hunt. I'm arresting Otto's murder hunt hardly seems appropriate. If it would help, I can tell you what I know, and I know a fair deal. What do you know? No, come hunting with me and I'll tell you. Tough decision. I also want to go to the forest. We don't have unlimited time. But I kinda wanna know what's out there. Let's do it. Alright, let's go. Wonderful. You'll have to leave the boy behind though. He'll slow us down. I understand. Kaspar, you can stay with Paul until we return. Perfect. Alright, Master. That's gonna be interesting, okay? How's the climb suiting you, Master Mala or Mala? Ah, this is maybe it's the army. This is the Duke's troops down there in their tents. It suits me just fine. I always love a good hike. I had a chance to hike in the Carpathian Mountains a few years ago. They're beautiful, but a dangerous place to be in a storm. Oh, our Bavarian Alps hold dangers of their own, Mala. Well, take a moment to appreciate the view. I do. Let me know when you're ready to continue. Okay. I can see all of Tassing and Kingston from here. I probably have enough time for a quick sketch. Despite all of Tassing's troubles, it looks peaceful from up here. Why is this so hard? It's like my mind just wants my hand to stop. I can't even draw something as beautiful as this valley. Useless. What a waste of time. What? What's wrong with Andreas? Snow in June. In some parts of the Alps, the snow doesn't melt until late summer. That's it. Look, you can see the Duke's soldiers getting information around the town. Ah, yeah, okay. Peter has no idea what he's gotten the peasants into. Come nightfall, it will be too late. You seem rather happy about the whole situation. I am. It's about time the peasants were brought back in line, remind of the order of things. All that space devoted to fields, it's a pity we need the peasants to work for them. It's a pity we need the peasants to work to them. What? They lead hard lives and do difficult work. That's not my problem. God saw fit to make them peasants. They're grist for God's mill. And no one wants grist. We just want the flour that comes from it. And yet without grist there would be no flour. Like I said, it's a pity. Still, their women are of some value. Don't misunderstand me, they're as stupid as the men, but they do have some charms. When they're young, of course, they age like buttermilk in the sun, haha. Well, that's enough talk for now. Are you ready to head up? Just a moment, of course. What can we do? Is there like something changing now? What? Yeah, Leonard, I don't know. I mean, don't want to annihilate me right away. That's nothing to do. Are you ready? Yes, let's continue. I hope we're not just wasting, I'm probably wasting all day here. Deer come through this clearing at all times of year. There's a natural blind up ahead, we can watch from there. I really hope we have time to go to the forest later too, with Casper. Ooh. I have to admit I didn't think much of you when you were last in Tassing. Poor artist and all that. What changed? You made something of yourself, became a master in Nuremberg. In 7 years you've gone from boarding in a run-down peasant's hovel to running your own successful workshops. Men like us make our own fortune. Didn't your father build the mill? The old mill. I built this one, the only windmill in Bavaria. Okay, wow. With his fortune. You're missing the point. We've built something for ourselves. Peter Gärtner will toil the same field his father did until he drops. Big Jörg will do the same. Peasants ask for the world, but they can't even comprehend what's outside of their tiny plot of land. Where's this conversation leading? This rebellion by the farmers, it won't go anywhere. Whether it ends peacefully or wildly, they won't win. If they need a scapegoat for Otto's death, look to Martin Bauer. Yeah. Why would he want to kill Otto? Martin didn't want to support Otto's little rebellion. He was quite happy with the way things were. Something changed recently. I think Otto learned something about Martin that Martin didn't want to get out. It was dire enough to change Martin from resisting Otto to wholeheartedly supporting him in front of the town. How fortunate is it that you were eating with Werner and Baltus when the murder happened? It must have been Providence. God wouldn't have want me punished for something I didn't do. Shh, get down. He's there, see him? You lead, I'll follow. Okay. Do we have to do something or is he shooting by himself? I missed? You missed me by inches, I heard the ball fly past my head. Better than hearing it hit the back from your skull. I'll admit it's not the most accurate weapon, but it hit the target in the end. What a privilege not getting my head blown off by my hunting partner. Oh relax mother, you're fine, let's find the stage, I can't have gone far. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's about Leonard so far. It's not dead yet. looks like we both wanted it, but not enough. It's easy enough to kill a dumb beast when it's helpless. What is wrong with him? It's time to confront him, maybe. What are you doing, Andreas? How long does it take to reload yours? So you're just going to kill me up here in the mountains? Do you think that's going to make this all go away? What? This is not where I wanted to go. What the hell? I'm thinking about it. Never mind. Good, we can pretend this never happened. Now then, let's find a long stick to carry it here. What the hell, huh? I thought we can make him... make him talk or something. It was a good time. Thank you for coming with me. I went with you hoping you'd tell me something useful about Otto's death. And I did. Maybe it wasn't that what you wanted, but I don't really care about what you want. Think about what I said about Martin. Fine, have it your way. Good luck, Andreas Mahler. Oh, that was really not what I wanted to get out here. New plans. I can't right now. Okay, that's interesting. Wow. Yeah, what the hell? At least we only spent half the day. Part of the time. Yeah, I hope so. Let's go to the forest. That's definitely not what I wanted to find out of. I don't know why. Sometimes, yeah, you never really know what the options really have in them. Because, yeah, I don't know. I thought, what were we doing there? This was weird. Pointing the weapon at him. Ready to see where this goes, Master? We'll come back when we have more time. What? We have time now. We need to eat now, right? Presumably, somebody... Who do we want to eat with? We can go with the Millers, but... Klaus? No. No way. There it is. One comment. Another one. Probably. Yeah, she's still sad. I feel like we're not really making progress with the investigation, to be honest, so... Ulrich. Andreas, it seems you're in the thick of another mystery again. So it would seem. God willing, you can put an end to this unrest. The peasants are angry. Even if what you and Casper said about the abbot makes sense, they don't want to hear it. It's too easy to blame Father Gernot for Otto's murder. Do you know anything about who might have killed Otto? Andreas, if I knew anything I'd tell you. I'd tell Peter. I'm critical of the abbot who still loved the man. I still love the man. I still love all of the brothers and sisters at Kirsau. I don't want to see them harmed by more than you do. If I see or hear anything that could help, you'll be the first person I tell. Thank you, Ulrich. It's the least I can do. Keep faith, Andreas. Trust in Providence. We are all in God's hands. Andreas, not looking good, is it? I warned you there'd be blood. Looks like only the beginning to me too. So you did. I have to find the real killer before things grow worse. Best to get on left then. The unrest body's ill. What? The unrest bodes ill. Peasants are about to do something foolish. Why haven't you told them about the secret entrance into the library? I don't always see eye to eye with Peter and the rest, but I don't want them all killed. If they got into the library, I don't even wish to imagine what they could do. The soldiers would strike back and there'd be a massacre in Tassing. I have no choice but to stop them. You didn't kill Otto, did you? No. That's not funny. Otto had a few conflicts, but nobody I'd call an enemy. Best of luck to you, Andreas. You don't have much time. Oh, she's in labor here. We can't talk right now. I need to watch over Rachel, yeah. Benjamin, right? Damn it! Who wants to host us for dinner? Do we have to go to the mill again? Then let's do it because of... I wonder how the instruction debate is nothing we can watch, right? Maybe we can have lunch with Werner. Hello, Andreas. No. Even Top House, who's that? Balthazar. Greetings, Andreas. You have arrived at the ideal moment. What is he? I think we're new. We haven't been here. Alright, less than ideal considering Otto's recent death. It took place right outside your house. You truly didn't catch anything that would be useful to my investigation? Alas, as said, Werner and Lenhardt, I were engaged in a stimulating debate when we heard the crash outside. I only saw a figure flee, but unfortunately I have no useful details on whoever it may have been. I hope you find a lead, for I have severe doubts about the involvement of the Abbot in this gruesome affair. Meanwhile, I'm drawing close to the final design of my latest invention. As such, I would very much like to hear your thoughts on it. Of course, you asked me to come share ideas. Splendid! I've been devising something most unique. Come. At present, we have a problem. The peasants suffer under harsh conditions. Do you agree? They do not have it easy, no. They toil constantly but achieve little over bare subsistence. They are then taxed heavily. The peasants grow angrier, hence the nascent troubles all across the lands. It is a dangerous time. So I have devised a tool to lessen their drudgery. Here, take a look at the schematic. Behold the plough. In front of it an automation man or beast, it matters little, dragging the plough behind. Have you seen any artificial people before? I've seen the Moor shepherds who strike the bell and a carousel of automated magi in the Piazza San Marco clock in Venice. Yeah, we're more Italian than Polish. Ah, father and son Ranieri, an impressive piece of work. So you understand of which I speak, the intricacies of machinery. Gears within gears, symmetric coils turning a shaft system that leads to the gearing mechanism. Controls that are quite complex, but allow for it to follow a predetermined path. It toils so the peasants does not have to. Would it have enough strength to plow through rough soil? The power output may need tuning, you are correct. The universe reveals itself through the minute intricacies of clockwork. There are still a few imperfections to work out, but I can feel I'm on the correct path. Tell me, Andreas, what do you think? Be truthful. There can be no progress without truth. We already have ways to harness the incredible strength of oxen and horses, so what's the point? I could even free the beasts from their burden. I'm on a fool's errand, am I not? Is it what my father would have said as well? I feel I'm a disappointment. Your father is also an inventor? He is, with a sharp mind and a sharper tongue if need be. Why did you leave in the first place? I had to prove myself. To my father, I suppose, and maybe my father had attempted to arrange for me a marriage. did not feel ready. You were right to evade it. It is a curse sent to man by a most malevolent force. I would have thought it providence so that no one has to be alone, but with Eve on his side. Eve was the temptress who led to the fall of man after all. Forgive me for being foolish, but I have often found it questionable how Adam does not hold any responsibility for his own actions. And if God's divine providence governs the world, does that not apply to Adam and Eve? In any case, there's so much more to have to learn. My inventions have not been as successful as I would like. Why so? I'm not certain. I can envision such designs, but these do not coalesce. Think bigger, Balthas, reach higher, you must have more ambition, a lofty goal. I fear ambition has far been my shortfall. I reach for more than I can attain. But I thank you, Andreas. I invited you to exchange thoughts and you have proven most valuable. This conversation has given me much to consider. And I've nearly forgotten. Our mutual friend Werner invited me to dinner. Why don't you and your assistant come along? I'm sure he won't mind. Why not? We'd love to join you, but immediately shit. Ah, Master Marla, I see you'll be joining us. Damn, I still could go to the forest. I hope it won't be a problem. No, it's now in position. Come, let's pray and begin our main studios together. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Damn it, why can't we go to the forest? I didn't imagine I would be speaking to you again so soon, Master Marla. Though I suppose I would have accepted to see you. What does that mean? Your master has a penchant for meddling each time my body appears in testing. The pursuit of truth may look meddling to those uninterested in justice. Even so, your actions cause trouble for the town. The murder caused the trouble, not me. So Andreas, how was your time abroad as a master artist? I spent much time in Krakow and had the privilege of studying alongside Hans Dürer, Albrecht's brother, yes? The Dürers continue to produce such innovative art. What a treat. I'd hoped to be more traveled like you, but I'm happy enough in Tassing. If only I could find the right formula, I might be able to create powerful light from something other than candles. Ha, with ideas like that you might find yourself the next Leonardo Balthas. That's hardly my aim. Besides, weren't you the one who had planned to leave for one of the big cities a few years back ago? Yes, well, I have plenty of work in Tassing. True, true. It is good that you were around to examine Otto's body. Balthas, do you mind? We were eating. Yes, Werner, tell us what you surmised from the inspection. Really, Andreas? Such a description would be great study for art and invention. We rarely have such an opportunity so far from the city. Surely you don't mind telling us both a little, Doctor? I certainly will not play storyteller to a mountainside, Leonardo. Shut up, Werner. You know the townsfolk do not annoy me. Ah well, there's more than enough to discuss now anyway. You mean the St. John's Eve's festival? Think bigger. Progress, my boy. Progress. The wheel of fortune never stops. I believe Balthas is referring to Otto's speeches about the 12 articles. Yes, the changes this could bring to local law would be impressive. Why, Andreas? I'm impressed to know the legalities of the situation. Oh, I'm no expert, but I briefly studied law in university before becoming an artist. Truly un homo universale. Homo, a universal man, ah yeah. Homo. Well, I doubt I doubt Abbott will be inclined to change anything, even if Peter appeals to the law. Things are the way they are for a reason. How can that be a good thing? It seems so unfair. Naturally, law dictates that the few will rule over the many. Many people have elaborated on what the Greeks originally wrote about the subject. Natural law, a Christian idea derived from ancient Greek philosophers that the principle of morality and ethics are inherent in the natural world. This isn't theoretical. Otto is dead and there's a murderer on the loose. Well, if you're that upset, Andreas, you can join the uprising yourself. Anyways, Baldas, how is that absurd contraption of yours coming along? What did you say it was? An automatic plow? It's making progress but having trouble generating any interest in it. The power mechanism is a bit finicky, that's all. A bit more time, that's what I need. Say, Andreas, what have you been reading lately? I want to talk about the murder! What's this again? Reading fast by Rasmus. Astronomical. Been trying to sort out the jurisdiction between Bavarian and Swabian law. I think that's what because recently we're in this chapter here. Why would a successful artist such as yourself need to get bogged down in that? I studied law in university. One must know the law in order to use it to one's advantage. Also, that one doesn't use the law to your disadvantage. It might be inevitable that the Constitutio Contaminatis Bambergensis will be adopted as the law of the Empire as a whole. Well, Freiherr von Schwarzenburg's Heilsgerichtsordnung of Bamberg certainly made an impact. It's not likely. The Empire doesn't have that kind of cohesion, and local magistrates enjoy holding onto their little jurisdictions. The process wouldn't be easy, but nothing worthwhile ever is. Speaking of difficult things, I must really get back to work. Well, Werner, thank you for the wonderful meal and delightful conversation. I'm so pleased you had room for Andreas and Casper as well. Yes, well, thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you, Werner. Of course, I must get back to work now. God damn it. It wasn't dinner, right? It was lunch. I'm confused, they said dinner, but I feel like it must have been lunch instead of right? So yeah, something new to say. Okay, it's normally we already over the time, half an hour of time I normally do, but since I was really scared we couldn't do stuff anymore. And I feel like that sometimes the game has, or sometimes if you don't finish something, the plot still keeps on going, right? At least it was so with some things. Rather than Martin. No, I wanna go to the forest. Very possible that it would come then. I guess our access won't really matter if we're killed. Yes, this is one way to look at it. Seems kind of bad. Yeah. To be fine, Hans, this will work out. I hope so, Andreas. I really want to quickly go to the forest again. Take the right path, please. Church and purpose, yeah. Yeah, this is the right one. We're not really getting really new info. I mean, of course, it is clear that the murderer is not revealing himself so easily. But can we please be able to pass here now? Nymphaeum. Ready to see where this goes, Master? Yes! Let's get going. Ooh! Nymphaeum. Ooh, this is Roman structures or what? What are these buildings? What is this place? Some kind of Roman ruin, like the aqueduct in the meadow. Look, Master Malus, the flowers! Ah, finally, maybe we'll find something useful after all. Let's look around. And I think, guys, we found the entrance to the Nympheum, but I think this is an extremely good cliffhanger to keep this one for the next episode, since just also saved, so we can fully discover here and get indulged in, once again, part 2 of the finale? I'm not sure. We don't know how far we've come, but I feel like this seems to be the right path and the way to go at the moment. So I think we're coming really slowly to the climax. Yeah, and I hope you really enjoyed this one as well. Let me know down in the comments what you think, who you think is the murder right now. I have simply no clue. I'm really excited to find out more and to keep on going. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what is on your mind, what you think and so forth, and if you, especially if you here really followed this through, because once again, Pentiment doesn't seem to be the most desired of your videos, but I'm still happy if somebody watches it, so let me know. And then, if you haven't yet and you're still here also, please leave me a like and subscription, would be fantastic and honor my work. Thank you so much for this. And then most importantly, see you next time in the next episode when we continue with Andreas and Castor. Thank you for watching. Bye. Your strategy goes.